up, guys, and welcome back to Forever Pancakes.
Hello,
That's
Chelsea.
and I'm Amber. We're outside today on our little patio,
It's
so you'll
warm.
hear a little bit of car traffic and things of that sort. So don't be alarmed.
March in Minnesota.
Right.
Don't know what's going on.
So we're a lesbian couple, and today we're going to be talking about dating ideas and advice. Just because some people want to know like what we do or to get some ideas or things to help spark and keep their relationship going too.
Yeah, so we have a little box of things that we have done throughout the last going on 3 years together, and we just thought we'd share like a couple things that we've done or
Yeah.
what we do now or whatever.
Because we started off in a long distance relationship, so that was different. We talked on the phone all the time, took pictures. I don't know. We started our own. Um, Here's our little box. Everybody, I think, in a relationship should. Not, this is my opinion. Not everybody is going to do that. To have a memory box. This is our memory box. As you can see, it's overflowing. So
Need a bigger one.
we need to upgrade our box. But I personally like to just remember things and things of that sort. So, anyways,
Can I start it? Or? Oh, you were gonna start with the same thing.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is a little like journal book. I don't even know where we got it.
Well, we started it in the beginning of our, long distance relationship just because it started getting harder and harder, and I think we wanted to do something different and keep things going. So, for some of you LDRs, which is long distance relationships, you'll know what we're talking about, and it'll help with your, dating and get some ideas too. So we started like giving each other our shirts, memorable shirts, and spraying our perfume, so that way we can always smell one another when we're gone for long periods. We would mail. We mailed letters for a while too.
Just
And
to
then
keep it fresh.
Chelsea
Nobody
decided,
mails letters anymore.
yeah.
So that was like, maybe we should start doing that. I don't know. What's that movie, The Notebook? I was like,
yeah.
let's
Well, I
notebook
never really
this.
don't laugh, y'all. I never really watched The Notebook. Like I seen a
I
little
was trying to
bit.
make a movie.
Yeah, and I'm all about movies and stuff. I'm digging because I'm trying to see if I have a letter in here that can kind of show
Let
an
me
example.
explain more about this.
Okay.
So we would write like, a few pages in it, and then she would leave because she was a flight attendant at the time. And then I would give her the book and be like, all right, you take this with you, and then the next time I see you, she would write something in it and then give it back to me. And then that way, when we were away, we would have something to read, whatever we wrote to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just something to, I don't know, keep building your relationship and connecting in ways that you might not have if only were calling or texting. Sometimes you can come up with how you're really feeling a little better, like when you're writing it down and really thinking, or might not have thought of it otherwise. So
Yeah.
it was just kind of a different way to keep growing and learning about each other, I guess.
Yeah. And we would always go like, I wouldn't say we always go, like I would do little cute stuff.
She still does little cute stuff.
I'm trying to show an example.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, so for her birthday, I did, like, I find stuff on Pinterest to get ideas, and then I add my own kind of flow to it, because I know, like, you got to know what your partner likes, what they don't like, to know, like, kind of little things to put together. And then I found that on Pinterest. And then the little...
Some people not as creative.
Yeah.
I know, like, I see that stuff and I'm like, how the hell did you put that together? Now, she can do that. I cannot. If you're like me, you have to find other ways that are not so creative. She just throws shit together. She's like, I found it on Pinterest. I'm like, what? I can't even button my pants correctly. What are you talking about?
Stop it. But if you want to, like, have your own kind of experiences, movies really help. I don't know. I think the best times for me is quality time too, when we can just sit and like go to the lake, because we're in Minnesota. We can go to the lake and people watch, listen to music, have picnics.
Just build a connection, I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes it's hard if you just start, I mean, I get it, going to the movies, can be something you're doing together, but you're not really talking or really building that connection, you know, like when, I mean, this is just one example, writing, you know, letters and journals in the book, and I know it's kind of cliche, but it really did help, and we really did learn a lot about each other, and we still continue to do that. So we just wanted to share a couple things that we have done and are still doing to continue growing.
Yeah, because it's all about, you know, we're individuals. We were individuals before we even got in the relationship. And some people, when they get in relationships, they forget that. And they forget that their significant other has goals and things that they want to achieve. So the best advice I can give is, you know, achieve those things together. We have our vision board that we do. I did vision boards personally on my own, and then I was like, well, why don't we do a vision board together as a couple? So Chelsea has her side on the board, I have mine, and then we join ours in the middle. So we set goals for our relationship, and then we always, the other thing I would say is always try to do something that you never experienced together, even if it's something you've done by yourself. Like the movies example. Yeah, you might not be really talking, but say y'all never gone to the movies before. Document
That's
that.
something you've never done together.
Yeah, it's just build memories of things that you've never done before. Even if it's so corny, like going to the park and being kids all over again.
Right.
Or one thing I love that we do is like sometimes we'll go to restaurants and act like we don't know each other and like pick each other up and stuff, and people are like, but it's always good. Like for me, I like playing different roles and doing things that I've never experienced before, because it just keeps the relationship fresh, it keeps it unique, it keeps it open. And if you're with somebody who, you know, doesn't judge you, accepts all of you, and it's just, to me, that's healthy, because we're all human beings and there's flaws, but when you're able to come back together even after an argument or whatever, I think it's refreshing, because you learn new and exciting things about yourself, and as a couple, I think more so. I can go on and on about it because it's like my passion to talk about growing as an individual and growing as a couple.
It's important not to forget about yourself.
Yeah, because we're always busy. Everybody's always busy, and it's making time out for that person that you really love and want to connect with. So the other advice or idea that I would state is let that person know that you're thinking about them. Whether it's sending them to school in a little funny brown paper bag with a note and some snacks. I mean, it's romantic. Like, to me, it's romantic. I send Chelsea away to class, letting her know, like, yeah, I'm gonna miss you while you're in class, but while you're there, here's some snacks to think about me.
It's college, okay? She's not dating a child.
Shut up. And then Chelsea, you know that, like, when I'm at work, because I have my own business, when I'm at work, she'll text me, you know, some romantic messages or whatever that, you know, that's stuff that you can find on Pinterest or whatever. It as long as it resonates with your relationship or how you feel towards that person. It doesn't have to be all your ideas and all. If you're that crafty, cool, but it doesn't have to be like that. You can come up with stuff on your own, or you can get some help, which is Pinterest, Groupon. It has a whole bunch of deals. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm cutting.
You're fine. If you know your partner, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant ever. Like, I remember one time Amber came home with hand sanitizer to give me, and that was like the best thing I could ever have, because I am always looking for hand sanitizer, and I never have any. So it's just like little things that you just pick up on and know. Like, I'm sure they're gonna be very appreciative, and if they're not, you need to second guess what you're doing.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other like advice or ideas, because there's so much that we could say and do in a video. I just don't want it to be a prolonged one, just because I'm passionate about. More so, Chelsea's super passionate about it too, but I guess we're passionate about keeping love alive. That's what our channel is mainly about. Having fun, enjoying your partner, and just living life to the fullest.
I think, you know, obviously we could continue with suggestions and ideas, but we just wanted to share a little about what we do and some ideas or whatever. If you have any more to add, great.
Yeah, leave the comments below what ideas or things that you guys do to keep your relationship going and keeping the love alive, because our advice might resonate with some people and some people may not. So by you leaving a comment, you'll be helping somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it going.
Appreciate you all watching.
Yeah, thanks for all your love, all your support, and just so much feedback that we're getting about other interracial couples, just relationships in general. And yeah, you guys are amazing. We love you. See ya. Bye.
Bye.